Good morning. How's everybody today? Just listen to these sounds. That's brilliant, eh? I'll sneak down, because you never know, there might be loads of squirrels. Just have a wee walk down. Most of you'll be in your bed by now, won't you? Still. But that's okay. Need to watch my footing as well. See if there's anybody down here. Nope, nobody really down here just now. Even the squirrels are in their bed. How weird is that? They're supposed to be up. Morning, Louise. Let me take a seat. Oh, it's beautiful today. Well, I'll give you a wee glimpse, look. Wee quick look. Birds and squirrels all round about me. So yesterday we were talking about powerful ways of overcoming fear. And getting through fear is a skill that anyone can learn. Yeah, absolutely, Margaret, that's a lovely day. The problem is that most people cling to their fears because they believe it's part of who they are. And if you aren't really ready to face your fears, then you probably won't go beyond them. And it will hold you back. Remember, there's nothing wrong with that though. Everything will happen in its own time, so just believe that and have faith. The point of readiness, it will keep you making small steps every day until you get to that point of readiness. Morning, Deborah. So yesterday we spoke about awareness, identifying, curiosity, in the now, and tapping, which is a great method by the Chinese and medicine and acupuncture. But today we're going to talk about other ways of overcoming fear and how that can work for you. Some of these methods will work for you, some of these methods won't work for you, but remember, the key is to actually do something with them and actually help you overcome fear as a natural result of what you're doing. We all have it. I have it, well, I don't really have it that much anymore. I've learned to condition myself to overcome it quite easily. So I'm going out to a market appraisal today with a property. It's £1 million in Ely. And I'm going to talk to the client about that one, but he's also got one over in Anstruther, which is about 350 to 400,000. Now, I could easily be, oh my God, what am I going to do? It's £1 million. It's like, but I take it in my stride because I know I've got a track record in what I do. And I know I do everything better than everyone else and get better results than everyone else because I've analysed it all. So I'm quite confident when I walk in the door that I'm the person for him to choose. But I have to show him and demonstrate that to him. And that's where fear comes in. But I don't have the fear because I'm prepared. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. It's as simple as that. Morning, Margaret. Anyway, let's talk about the next method. Okay, the Sedona method. What on earth is all that about? Well, it's another simple system to conquer your fear. The Sedona method is simply a technique to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions and everything else that's holding you back. It doesn't require any social beliefs or ideologies and is in harmony with all the religions and belief systems and spiritual practices. Don't let that put you off though, because I mentioned all that. Because some people go, religion, and run for the hills. That's not what I'm talking about. This isn't Scientology. Now, you may think the Sedona method is brainwashing. There you go. It's the exact opposite. It consists of asking a few simple questions while focusing on your fear. It's so simple that I even dismissed it in the beginning several times before I actually took it seriously. So how does it actually work? There are 3 ways to approach this, the process of releasing. And they all lead to the same result. Liberating your natural ability to let go of any unwanted emotion on the spot and allowing some of the suppressed energy into your subconscious to dissipate. The first way is by choosing to let go of unwanted feeling. The second way is to welcome that feeling. To allow the emotion just to be. The third way is to dive into every very part of that core of the emotion itself. How could we think about that as an example? Well, I suppose it's really identifying the feeling that you're having and the fear that you're wanting to overcome. Classic example is what I just spoke about just now. I have a bit of fear. I have a bit of doubt. I take stock of it. I recognise it. I see it for what it is. I understand the feeling that I'm going through. But I put a plan of action into place in order to overcome it. Because I realise that it's just a simple emotion. It's just a firing of all these different things in your body that create that fear in your mind. If you can master that, no fear. The work. The work is similar to the Sedona method in that I ask questions. The work is a fantastic way of dealing with fears, anxieties and worries. The work is meditation. It's a method of inquiry born directly out of Byron Katie's experience. A simple yet powerful practice. As we do the work, not only do we remain alert of our stressful thoughts, but the ones that cause us anger, sadness and frustration in our world. But we question them. And through that questioning, the thoughts lose their power over us. Great spiritual texts describe the what and what it means to be free. The work is the how. It shows you exactly how to identify and question any thought that would keep you from your freedom. Similar to what we spoke about before, I suppose. So hypnosis. Who is the most famous person you know in hypnotism? Well, hypnosis can program you the right thoughts into your mind and eliminate negative thoughts and beliefs. This doesn't work for everyone, remember, but it might for you. The most famous we know, or I know, is Paul McKenna. So Paul McKenna, he's the #1 hypnotist in the world and is recognised for helping people treat the most difficult problems. Recognised by the Times of London as the world's self-help guru. Paul McKenna's UK's most successful non-fiction author as well. I never knew that. I Can Make You Thin is one of his books. Other ones are Quit Smoking Today Without Gaining Weight. I Can Mend a Broken Heart. I Can Make You Rich. And most recently, I Can Make You Happy. It's worth looking up. So gratitude, the final one. I have a friend, Simon Jordan. Hi Simon, if you're watching. SimonJordan.com. Who's a coach and a business consultant who uses this method every day, gratitude, and is extremely successful with this and helps many clients and many businesses around the world. How to use gratitude? Well, whenever you feel fear, put my teeth back in, switch it over to what are you grateful for instead. If you're afraid of public speaking, be grateful for the opportunity to communicate to so many people. And that they are there genuinely to listen to what you have to say. If you're outgrowing your friends, be grateful for what's to come. We've talked about that before. Sometimes the people in your social circle aren't necessarily thinking the same way as you anymore. Morning, Sarah. And tomorrow we'll talk about journaling, your self-talk. Therapy, that'll be an interesting one. But after all, I'll see you tomorrow at 7:30. Have a fantastic day.